Hey there, Red Devils fans! We've got some thrilling updates for you. Please subscribe and turn on notification for daily Manchester United news updates. Manchester United's 2 summer transfer deadline days will give them a PSR and FFP lifeline. Man United need to balance the books to meet the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules, and they will have the chance to do that with 2 deadlines. The story of Nottingham Forest's 2023 summer transfer window is laid bare in the Independent Commission's verdict into their breach of the Premier League's financial rules, which was issued on Monday. It details the interest in Brennan Johnson and the club's attempts to sell him during the window. From a $50 million offer from Atletico Madrid, which was contingent on the La Liga side selling another player, to the $47.5 million move, which eventually took Johnson to Tottenham, it is all in there, including attempts to drum up interest in the forward by offering him to Manchester United. As key figures at Forest pointed out in evidence submitted to the panel, they knew a player trading profit of around $30 million was required by June 30, 2023, the final day of the financial year, to avoid falling foul of the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules, PSR. They also knew academy product Johnson was the only player who could deliver that. Man United will be allowed to lose $105 million across that period, and some of the existing losses can be offset against what the Premier League considers healthy expenditure, such as investment in academies, women's football, and infrastructure. Even with that included, they are going to face some challenges to meet it, which could make this forthcoming window one of 2 deadline days. Clubs are in regular discussions with the Premier League over their exact position, and by the time the transfer window opens earlier in June, United will know where they stand. They will know if they need to make a sale and how much they need to bring in. The issue that Forest discovered is that the market doesn't tend to swing into life until July, and that doing a deal earlier in the window often means selling players for a fee below their optimum value. There is also a greater profit to be had by selling academy graduates who have no book value remaining, so any incoming fee is declared as pure profit in the results. If the situation gets desperate at Old Trafford, then United could be forced to look at an early sale for someone like Scott McTominay. The midfielder was on the market a year ago, but has proved to be a valuable squad member this term. Any offer of $35 million could prove to be incredibly valuable, however, especially if it arrives before the end of June. There will remain challenges for Ineos to confront after that. United continue to post record-breaking revenues that aren't producing profits, and a failure to reach the Champions League next season will have a major impact on the summer transfer budget. But it might be a case of trying to sell a player or 2 before June 30 and focus on the incomings from July onwards, again and again. I went through a difficult year. Manchester United defender Harry Maguire hits back at critics. Man United's Harry Maguire has been heavily scrutinized over the last few years, but he's currently enjoying a good season. Harry Maguire has reflected on a difficult few seasons at Manchester United, but he now believes he's performing well for his club, and he's relishing playing for England this summer. Maguire endured a poor 2021-22 as United sacked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and recorded just 58 points in the league. He then slipped down the pecking order during Erik ten Hag's first season in charge, as Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane developed a formidable partnership. He made 8 league starts last term and was eventually stripped of the captaincy. However, he's enjoyed a renaissance in this campaign, and he's enjoying his football again. Although Maguire could have departed from Old Trafford last summer, he stayed and fought for his place, which has seen him force his way back into the plans of Ten Hag. Maguire is set to start for England at this summer's European Championship, and he discussed the criticism he's received in an interview with journalists. "There's loads of people who probably don't think I should be in the England squad. There's millions of people that think I should be," he told The Times. "I went through a difficult year where a lot of scrutiny came my way. I was Manchester United captain, and the team didn't perform well. I had a season where I wasn't playing as much as I'd like. Martinez and Varane were playing really well, and the team were keeping a lot of clean sheets. Eric was always transparent with me. He always told me he believed in me, that he felt I could be part of his starting axe. I feel I'm performing really well for my club. I'm mentally strong. I've overcome a lot. I have great belief in my ability and what I can bring to a team. I'm quite good at switching off away from football. I have a good family and friends. I play a lot of golf. I play off 4. I've got 2 girls, they drive me mad. Gareth has shown great faith in me, trusting me throughout the time. I've had a great relationship with him. I've been a big part of the success and the progression that we've shown as a country. Maguire implied playing for United brings more pressure, adding, different clubs have different scrutiny on players, and that has a big aspect when fans see him, Southgate, picking a squad. There's cameras everywhere, and you only have to look at the previous United players who have played for the country, who were scrutinized. Beckham had a lot. Even Wayne Rooney had a lot of things said about him, and he was one of the greatest players ever to play for his country. Maguire has won 62 senior England caps, and he's made 199 United appearances. Again and again. Who is Man United transfer target João Gomes, the 40 millions of pound perfect Kobbie Mainoo pitbull partner? Manchester United are reportedly weighing up a move for Wolves midfielder João Gomes as Erik ten Hag looks to strengthen his side. Heading into the first summer with the added investment and input from Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his team, Gomes is the first new name to be linked with the club. Ratcliffe is expected to carry out wide-ranging changes at Old Trafford as he continues a thorough process of assessing the performance and methods currently in place. It is said that Gomes, who signed for Wolves in January last year, is someone attracting the attention for the playing squad. The Mirror write that with Casemiro likely to leave this summer, United are keen to add a new defensive midfielder to their ranks. He has already been watched on several occasions this season, including in Wolves' win over Fulham earlier this month. Gomes, 23, signed for the club for $12 million from Flamengo and could get his first cap for Brazil on Saturday. He was called up by Dorival Jr. again for the final set of internationals this season. He was also selected 12 months ago in a camp but didn't play. So who is Gomes? And why might United think that his $40 million price tag is value for money? Gomes is a Brazilian midfielder that came through the ranks at Flamengo. He played 117 times for their senior side before moving to England in the winter of 2023, scoring just 3 times and assisting 4. He has already matched the goals tally at Molineux in just 39 games. He is set to comfortably play the most football in a single season this year for Wolves and is closing in on 1,900 league minutes. Compared with the current United squad, only Diogo Dalot, Bruno Fernandes and Andre Onana can match that. He was reportedly a target for United back in 2022, when Liverpool were also said to be in the race to snap him up. He is a tenacious ball winner for Wolves, often operating in a midfield partnership in a 3-4-3 or 4-2-3-1 shape. Such is his impressive tackling, only Fulham's 100 million man João Palhinha and Sheffield United's Vinicius Souza have made more tackles. Gomes fits into the type of transfer that Ratcliffe hinted at, United looking towards under his stewardship. "I would rather sign the next Mbappe rather than spend a fortune buying success," he said recently. "It's not that clever buying Mbappe. Anyone could figure that one out. More challenging is to find the next Mbappe or next Bellingham or next Roy Keane. Whilst it's too soon to say that Gomes will be on that level, it certainly indicates that United are looking into different markets for their players. He is also nicknamed the Pitbull back in Brazil, and that's just pretty cool. Again and again.